It was just a normal sunny day in Ponyville, Equestria. The little busy town was buzzing with ponies as usual. Every pony was cheerful and bright, all except one. Sitting alone in her house at the window, lonely and bored, was a young gray Pegasus mare. Her name was Derpy Hooves. She was no different from the other young mares in Cloudsdale, except her eyes. Her eyes were, well, derpy. Whichever direction her left eye went in, her right one would go the opposite direction. Ponies always used to make fun of her for it, but they eventually left her alone the older she got. Some pony would crack a joke or two about it once in a while, but most of the time ponies would ignore her, or even worse, get annoyed at her. That was the other thing. Derpy was also very clumsy. She didn't mean to break things, she couldn't control it that well. But because she was very clumsy, she wasn't welcome to a lot of places. Derpy was, to be honest, very lonely, until that certain day that she was sitting sadly at her window. That was the day a whole new adventure began. Derpy looked up, startled. "What the hay was that?" she exclaimed aloud. The abrupt noise sounded like it had come from her shed in the backyard. Curious, she went outside and around to the back of her house where the shed was. She opened the shed door and peered inside the dark, musty room. She was very surprised at what was inside. Lying awkwardly among tumbled boxes, tools, and whatnot with a metal bucket lodged over her head was a young mare Derpy had never seen before. The mare had a darkish tan coat color. Her mane and tail was brown with blondish yellow streaks in it. Her cutie mark appeared to be a hot pink heart with a yellow pencil in the center. "How did you get in here?" Derpy asked. "Are you okay?" The strange mare groaned. "Where am I? What happened? Wait, why can't I see? Have I been kidnapped or abducted by aliens?" Here," Derpy said. "Let me help you get that off." She went to the mare's side and grabbed the bucket with both hooves. "When I say pull, try to pull your head out. Ready? Pull!" As she tugged as hard as she could on the bucket, the mare struggled and tried to pull her head out. After a while of struggling, Derpy finally gave up and said, "I think we're going to need a unicorn to help you with that." "What? What did you say?" "Sorry, I can't hear you very well with this thing on," the mare said loudly. A few minutes later, Derpy had led the other mare awkwardly through Ponyville to try to find a unicorn that could help her. She noticed with interest and puzzlement that the mare staggered around and had enormous difficulty walking, almost like she was a newborn foal. "What is wrong with you?" Derpy asked at one point, but the mare couldn't hear her. Good thing, too, Derpy thought. Finally, they reached a house that appeared like it was built within a tree. It was the home of Twilight Sparkle, one of the most well-known ponies in Ponyville and Canterlot. She was, in fact, possibly the most advanced in magic unicorn in all of Ponyville and Canterlot. Derpy knocked on the door of the tree home. The door opened to reveal a purple unicorn with straight mane and tail with a star cutie mark. It was Twilight Sparkle. "Yes, Derpy?" she asked. "What can I help you with?" I found this mare in my shed," Derpy explained awkwardly. "She crashed or something, and I've never seen her before. But she has a bucket stuck on her head and she can't get it off. Can you help us, please?" Twilight looked over Derpy's shoulder at the strange mare. "Sure, I guess. Thank you, Twilight." Twilight went outside with Derpy and the strange mare. "Hold still, please," Twilight said to the mare. Gritting her teeth with concentration, she used her magic to try to tug the bucket off the pony's head. After a full minute of tugging and pulling, she finally gave up. "I'm sorry, Derpy," she said, "but I just can't do it." "It's okay," Derpy said. "I'll just have to find some pony else, I guess." "Okay, so," Rainbow Dash said incredulously, "what you're telling me is that you heard a crash in your shed, found a strange mare in it that you've never seen before who has a bucket on her head. You want me to pull the bucket off?" Yeah, Derpy said. "That's pretty much it." "Well," Rainbow Dash looked at the strange pony, almost with disgust. "Okay then, I'll do it." Rainbow Dash flew to the strange pony and grabbed tightly onto the bucket with both her hooves. She started to tug and pull as hard as she could, and, slowly, the bucket started to slip off. Finally, the bucket slipped completely off and the pony was free. There, Rainbow said, dusting herself off with a confident smile on her face. I said I would and I did it. Let us now switch to the strange pony's point of view. Where am I? What are these creatures? They look like Pegasi? How is this possible? Okay, calm down. It's not the end of the world. Or is it? How do I know if it is or not? Okay, calm down. Wait, they look familiar. Oh my goodness, it's Rainbow Dash and Derpy! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! What do I do? Okay, breathe, stay calm. Breathe, stay calm. Oh my goodness! Is she okay? Rainbow Dash asked. The strange mare was sitting with a dazed look on her face. She'll be okay, Derpy said. Well, okay then. I gotta fly. See ya! Rainbow Dash, with a parting swish of her tail, streaked into the sky until she was out of range of the two ponies' sight. Derpy turned back to the mysterious pony. So, I guess you're new here? The pony shook her head and looked up. Yeah, I'm new here. Cool! I'm Ditsy Doo. It's nice to meet you, Ditsy. So, what's your name? My name? Anna. No, wait, she won't understand. Oh my goodness, I'm a pony too! Wait, do I? Yes! I look just like my OC! Oh my goodness. I'll just use my OC's name, Foala Talents. Foala Talents, the pony said. My name is Foala Talents. That's a very pretty name, Derpy said, twisting her tail awkwardly. Thanks, Foala replied, smiling and blushing. So, where are you from? I'm from, Foala thought for a long moment. I'm from Manhattan? Derpy's eyes grew wide. Manhattan? Really? I've never been to Manhattan before. What's it like? It's big. That's what every pony else says it is. Well, it's true, Foala said, laughing nervously. Yep, pretty big city. I'd better be going. Derpy watched Foala stagger awkwardly away, then walk into a tree. Are you okay? She asked. I'm fine, Foala replied, blushing and grinning. Hey, Derpy said, where do you live? Foala's face fell. No, I don't have a place to live yet. I just got here. Derpy saw Foala's expression and felt sorry for her. Hey, she said, brightening up. I have an idea. You can stay at my house until you get a job and get enough bits to buy yourself a house. Foala suddenly looked terrified. I don't want to impose, she said. I'll be fine on my own. No, you won't, Derpy said. Look, I don't mind at all, please. Derpy liked Foala the moment she saw her face, and she didn't know why. There was just something likable about the young mare. But what really shocked Derpy was the fact that Foala didn't even mention anything about her derpy eyes. That slightly comforted Derpy, as she hoped that she finally met another pony besides Carrot Top who didn't make fun of her eyes and clumsiness. And since Carrot Top was always busy with things and no pony else liked talking to her, Derpy was lonely and was thrilled at the idea of some pony living with her. Well, Foala seemed in conflict with her thoughts for a moment. I guess I could stay at your house, at least until I get my own. Okay, Derpy said. Before we go to my house, let me show you around Ponyville.